We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Washington football team. The veteran Tyrod Taylor gets set to lead this Chargers take the field.
His athleticism in college was never in question. In fact, many NFL scouts thought he might be better suited to play receiver, but always believed in himself, always wanted to be a quarterback, and continues to prove his worth at that position in the NFL.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Look at it popping there. Oh, look at it popping there.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Let's get it popping there.
We had an idea that they might come out and challenge the secondary, but I don't know if we thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game. But they did so successfully, they've got to feel good about how things have started.
Let's get it popping there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Austin Eckler, the ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Taylor. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
4 yards
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
For the extra point.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Steven Sims now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins ready to run the controls for the Washington offense.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, or QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so.
And he fires one. It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
See that? Show that again.
For both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes
Show
along.
that again,
It's
bro.
not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
I want to see that again.
Entering instant replay.
He had that bitch at first. He had that bitch. Look, 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 look.
Entering instant replay.
Oh no, that was here. I had it the whole time. We never had that bit.
Entering screen resume.
Never had that bit. I had that bit the whole time. I really did pick that.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Entering screen resume.
slicked up.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. It's Tyrod Taylor there to Keenan Allen. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Oh, I gotta pay my cricket bill.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Sims to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He was brought down by...
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. And it's 3rd down.
Intended for Trey Quinn. Incomplete. Chris Harris on the cover.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Taylor back into his end zone. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. K.J. Hill, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On third down, Taylor.
Ah.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Thomas Davis coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
And maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Taylor will throw. He's going to look for Allen now, and that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked, and there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff should put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
It's amazing you're super hard to match. You just want to make those plays and give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Got him.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
Washington, 0.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Here's Sims to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
17-0 our score after 1.
Chargers 17. Washington, 0.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackle made.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. He finds McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Peterson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And it's 17-7, so that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Washington 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Desmond King now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And
Taylor hit. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Going deep here for Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Adrian Peterson, the ball.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Haskins taken in by Sprinkle, a little pitch and catch. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Dwayne Haskins hooking up with Terry McLaurin. And Washington able to make this a close game again. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Joe Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked on by Landon Collins. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Peterson. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Charger 17. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
17.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Reed. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over, led by Tyrod Taylor. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. They're going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
5 yards.
Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
On the play. And the
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Going on the ground with Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys catching the ball and watching people trying to stop him. That's just great theater.
Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at...
Entering screen resumed.
Crib? Nigga, I be at the crib. Nigga don't see me in Baton Rouge. I'm telling you. I'm down there witness protection like Alan Joe's around this bitch.
The 23.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Wrong RPI.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Entering screen resumed.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run it with Eckler. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes it's a danger.
I know what I did,
set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
He's too far back.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide.
Sorry.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Taylor. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a
Fourth
nice
down?
recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Badgley's kick is good. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Foul.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in the zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
operating from the gun. Haskins. Taken in by Sprinkle, a little pitch and catch. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good.
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra guys are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Trey Quinn.
He was looking for Trey Quinn that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again. Haskins. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot. Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 17.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get
Pass
back into the
interference.
game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half.
Run the same play back.
This is a big decision here.
KJ Hill, the one.
Go to Williams, though. Oh, got him one-on-one. Got him one-on-one. Oh, pass interference again.
However, we
Pass interference again.
Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. From the gun, Taylor. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Wow.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, you know what? What am I on? 6 RPO, nigga. Duh. RPO, nigga. Oh, no. I got one more time. Oh, let's get the field goal. Let's take the field goal.
Get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to knock this one through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2.
Washington, 21.
So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch thus far. So let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White.
On a pick 6. Pick 6. Pick 6.
But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a first down.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but It's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That's bullshit, dog. I'm running that back. I'm running that back. Look, now them bitches.
Incomplete.
On third down, here's Eckler. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
8 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So out comes the field goal team once more. From the left hash, this from 39. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Chargers 26, Washington 21.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
31-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Haskins.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And that'll bring up second down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Throwing again. Haskins. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he stopped immediately there.
Carried by the wide receiver.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down.
No.
Haskins toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Intended.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Back up and let him get it. Let him complete something short.
Haskins.
There you go.
He'll go underneath with this one.
You bitch. You let him get the first.
25. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run with McKissick. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Haskins hit and misses the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
Tyrod Taylor sacked. A fumble on the play.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's too far back.
From the gun, Taylor.
He's too far back.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, what happened?
Ends up falling incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Just able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas let the niggas complete a pass for that much
I'm
jump.
pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins, wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 21. 17 yards that time at a Washington 1st. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
At the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Cody Latimer there to make the grab. And Washington has retaken the lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
From the gun, Haskins. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here,
What's the
so
flag?
hang on. Let's see what we've got. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Now Haskins. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, there weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
Well, we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Taylor going to put this in the hands of Eckler. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First and goal.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Back now at FedEx Field. been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big... And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempts, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely, great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Peterson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Washington.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On 3rd and 2, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Good. That ties the game.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
And Taylor's throw there should have been intercepted, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be
Come on, man.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Henry's got it out on the left side.
Oh!
He's taken down, but able
First
to
down.
slip across the 35.
Woo!
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler.
Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, the play was to stand on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Taylor. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was in a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times, just that first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They're going deep for Hill.
Oh!
It's picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away.
Perfect.
He's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think you
could have
Perfect.
placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
No gain on the play there. Second down. So second down on 2-yard line. You're not in desperation mode here. What do? You go to the ground, you pass? I guess either's an option.
Yeah, I think it depends on how much you trust the guy who throws the football. Because if you trust him, now's a great time for a little play action and going up top.
That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And 6.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
For Washington.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. On the return is King. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
First and 10.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's Eckler again.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Their fullback try and push the pile. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
43-yard line.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Ball game. Ball game.
For a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Ball game.
60,000 thinking pass right there.
So he still got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call.
I'm going to make him burn them timeouts. He's going to burn them right now.
It'll pay dividends.
You got to burn these timeouts, brother. You better burn one now. Okay, you ain't going to burn one? All right. All right. I'm going to give it to my fullback now. And my fullback play with you.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a carry here for the fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Eckler. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here is Eckler. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's ball game. He can't stop. He can't stop the clock. He can already stop the clock. Oh, he used his touchdown already.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2 minutes before.
Missed the field
You've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence thinks, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give him the advantage.
Let's see.
Here's Sims to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Adrian Peterson heading back out with his Washington teammates.
And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Huge first down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost because the package in the NFL is the nickel.
GG's.
That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
GG's.
Defense more than did its job.
GG's.
In the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
And makes the score Chargers 46.
And they turned the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Sims to return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
So
line.
out comes Washington's offense to take over.
They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. To throw again. Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Tonight,
GG's.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
GG's.
They did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call a run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh. Okay. Are you want to What time you gonna be back? You don't know.
Right now, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. I mean, but you still got my cash out then, right?
Charles Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
Oh, okay.
You've been watching the NFL.
Well, I mean, it ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give it to you. If you was in the, you know, I could wait, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just keep a refrigerator or whatever. So
Yeah. I got them at the house. So whenever you get ready, just call me and I got them at the house.
All right, I'm gonna pick him up on my way in to see.
All right.
All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Entering
65-5. 2 picks. 14 with 28 and 50%. Ooh, that nigga terrible.